I watched the video and I was smoking some, smoking a little something. Put this on pause when I get the chance. Smoking a little something. I guess I got like halfway with the blunt, and then I just fucking knocked out. I guess. And then I woke up. It was 11. It's like after 11. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, man, I gotta go to work tomorrow, so I'm still tired. So I get up. My wife already in bed. I think she tried to call me, but I was just too knocked out to even tell. Then hold on, let me pause this right quick. Get out of the introduction. Stage. Alright, here we go. I'm back out for a sec. Yeah. So yeah, man. So basically, yeah, went up in there. It was like 11 something. Laid down. I tried going to sleep. I probably went to sleep for another hour. Kept tossing and turning, tossing and turning. Then it's 3:30. Bam. Fuck, gotta get up. Man, almost, man. I felt like calling in. At that time, I was like, man, shit. I should just tell the boss, like, man, I can't come in today. My son got a doctor's appointment. So shit, like, yeah, last minute. Yeah, and that's what I was thinking. I was like, nah, man. If I was to do something, I gotta put that shit in motion on Monday. Like I gotta plant the seed on Monday, cause shit, it ain't gonna be believable. It ain't gonna be believable. Hmm. Oh yeah. Oh no. See, that's me. I don't even wanna. I don't even wanna jinx that. Yeah. Yeah. About it. But yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel you. I feel you though. Yeah, cause they've been. Yeah, yeah, cause they've been asking about it every day. Hey man, have you found anything new? Nope. Nothing. I said, man, isn't that weird though? They don't call you. They don't say shit about anything. But if that little girl then passed away or something like that, oh yeah, they'll just come up to your door and slap the handcuffs on you though. But far as her well being, like how she's doing, things like that. Is she's stable now? Is she home now? Things like that. At least give us something broad so that we're not left like fuck, like man, like damn, like is not now like is she in a coma right now or you know some shit like that, like damn, like what she has to do, undergo some surgery or or yeah. Oh yeah, we got that back, man. Oh man, dude, that fucked us up, dog. That fucked us up, man. I wish I was either tape recording them. I mean, not tape recording, but recording them over the phone. When I talked to the watch commander. No, the watch commander, because like he was the one that told me like, no man, they're not gonna charge you. They're gonna call you as soon as they're done with the investigation. He said when a car is under investigation, we do not charge for storage. I'm like, really? Okay, and I'm in relief. Like, okay, thank you so much, because I'm thinking that we're gonna get charged for something like this, and we don't have the money, you know. So then next thing you know, the motherfuckers charged us for storage, and they got that shit towed to a fucking towing yard, and then they were charging us per the day. And the only reason how we found out is because they sent that shit by mail. They ain't even fucking call us, dog. It was so wrong. So over the whole thing, dog. We done paid like $1,000 to get the car back. And then on top of that, they were like, yeah, so the insurance, they'll cover that. They'll reimburse you. You know, just talk to your insurance. They'll reimburse you. You know, because my wife was hot. I was hot too, but I'm at work. But she ain't dealing with the shit, so I'm knowing she hot. And yeah, man. So she's probably cussing these motherfuckers out. You know, people on the phone or whoever's in her face trying to talk to her, and then on same shit here. I'm calling the fucking the Wash commander, the police department, uh talking to the traffic department and shit, and then get into an argument with her, well, whoever that was. Cause then she was like, "Oh, are you questioning me?" Like some shit like that. Oh man, yeah, man. Cause I was drilling her though. I was drilling the fuck out of that bitch, that fucking pig. I was like, okay, damn. What was I like? Okay. She said something to the effect of she personally. Oh no, wait, hold up. I told her that we've been calling the detective that's on the case every day. My wife's been calling and calling, and there's no answer. Like he doesn't get back with us. So what's the deal? He didn't call us to let us know about the car, about the vehicle. He was supposed to call us. So she's like, well, it's like, yeah, he did call. Like he did call. I was like, when? I was like, when did he call? Well, and she was like, yeah, because I remember, because I personally uh um talked to your wife and clicked over to the other line. Well, sent it to him, to his office or whatever. I was like, I was like, when was this? I was like, when was this? Because we called every day, and every day when I come home, no, I'm saying she calls every day, and every day when I come home, she tells me no, she hasn't called. I mean, she hasn't got in contact with nobody. Nobody hasn't called back, and da 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 da. No messages. And then she's like, "Well, so what? Are you questioning me?" It's like, what? I don't remember. Are you questioning me? I'm like, yeah, I'm not questioning you about, if you remember. I'm just saying, if you said that you personally sent the call over, then oh yeah, I did ask her. I was like, then what day then? Because she said yeah, because she personally said it. I was like, yeah, well, what day was that? Because my wife said there was no, there was nothing. And then that's when she was like, yeah, well, wait, well, I don't remember. Well, why are you questioning me? And this and that and the third, you know, and and I'm just, man. I guess I get I was upset, and like so my voice was a little bit higher, so she was probably feeling a little intimidated because she knew that I was right, but then she had to put the cop roll down. Yeah, you know, and then I'm I don't know if I made her feel guilty or whatnot, but then I was like, well, so I'm not questioning you. you're just, you told me you personally sent over the call. If I knew, if I personally did something, I would know when and where I was. I have the wherewithal of that. So you can't tell me that. I know. Shit. It's like, damn, it ain't that hard. You said, I mean, out of all the people, you could have said earlier. She could have said, well, earlier this week. I don't recall, but I know it was earlier this week or later this week. I don't recall when, but I know it was later this week. I sent over the call. Something. Man, that bitch didn't say, man, that's okay though. I just heard through the grapevine that San Bernardino has one of the easiest concealed carry permits that I can get, and then that travels with me everywhere I go. So I'm like, really? Okay, I'm gonna do that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Everywhere I go. Yep, as long as the gun is registered to me. Yeah, as long as the gun is registered to me. That's the goal, dog. Be of that
Set to go now in week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
Yeah,
this will be taken in
another
at the
thorough
1.
background check.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the number 1 overall pick in the 2019 draft from Oklahoma.
Yeah,
it's Kyler Murray.
Yeah. Background check. They probably gonna check my Twitter feed and shit. Which I don't remember tweeting or sending comments or whatever. Yeah, man, it sounds like you sipping on something, dog. What you sipping on?
Murray now on first down. Got this complete to the rookie out of UMass, Andy Isabella. And out across midfield down to the 45. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Wow, okay.
It's pretty simple. One thing you don't want to see defensively, on the very first snap of the game,
already
some guy running free like we just saw there.
Heck of a start for this offense,
no
doubt.
You can't start like
so
this.
The big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And here are the offensive starters for Arizona.
And a big key is going to be how can these wideouts create separation from the defensive backs? Because we've seen some early success in the passing game in this one, and that's going to need to continue.
On 2nd and 7, Murray over the middle, and it's incomplete. Ryan Grant, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. Here are the starters defensively for the Cowboys. They were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in and run 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up?
I don't know if you saw.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Off the draw. Here's Johnson.
It had my safety
nowhere.
as a D tackle. It had my D tackle as a safety. I'm like, what the fuck? As an introducer.
Bring up a 4th down.
Yeah,
Brandon, one thing about
weird.
blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
You know what that means, dog. Some mad bullshit might just happen.
As he sends this one away. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Cowboys under head coach Jason Garrett as they get set for their first opportunity. They'll be led out by the former Mississippi State product, the mobile quarterback, Dak Prescott.
It was fun getting ready for this game, wasn't it? Because normally we talk to the coaches and the players. I think you and I asked to talk to the trainer to see how his arm is going to be.
A lot of ice after last week.
After last week's game, boy, what a performance that was. And you know who else is having fun? Receivers. Because they get a chance to do what they do best, which is go out and catch the ball.
Yeah, and that last week effort, he threw for well over 400 yards. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Now Prescott. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Yes, sir.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and they can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now, what it means that
trying to run forward with Pollard. And he gets it to the 34,
your playmaker star is red, it don't mean that he's tired, right?
With a gain of 4.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL.
No. Like, you know the star that's underneath the player when it's red,
because to me that's the
what is that
magic
supposed
number.
to mean?
20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. First down, and it's Pollard again.
Okay.
Stop made there by Gerald
I'm just thinking,
McCoy.
okay. I
Time
may
for
have
us
to
to
think
introduce
about
you
my
to the defensive
line.
starters for Arizona. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator, because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the number 1 rushing team, they have to stop that like in order to have a good performance.
At first, I thought it was like because he was tired.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made there by Robert Alford. You don't see that a ton, do you? The cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle.
I'm talking about when you're doing practice, it's like the keys, the purple puzzle pieces.
But here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. To throw is Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jordan Hicks drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
The competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And the
Cards
with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable.
Oh, shit. Damn it.
Keep accumulating first downs.
Could have been a
way.
pick.
Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage. And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing, Prescott. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. This is caught inside the 15.
That boy hard.
A gain there of 30 big ones.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. Stiff-armed him. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skills showing the power, but just not much room to operate. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
On 2nd down, Pollard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. So the D-line got the push there against the O-line to stop that quarterback sneak.
A really high percentage call on offense. I think it's the right call. But as you noted, if they didn't get the push, you can't get in there. There's no place for him to go. And that's why the whole play got stuffed.
Here's Johnson. He'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. So I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. And they finally get him down at the other 46. A big play there on the catch and run. 49 yards.
And that one hurts defensively. They forced him into 3rd and long, had the...
Oh, hold up. Hello? Okay, here I come. All right, bye. Oh shit, it's dinner time. I'll be right back. Yeah, I'll be back. All right.